Hello and a very warm welcome to Basel for our continuing coverage of the 2019 HSBC BWF World Tour. We're in northwest Switzerland, inside the St. Jakob's Hall, built nearly 50 years ago, but still a top-class venue for this tournament. Well, here's how the various events are split in terms of category. This is a Super 300 event, 11 of them throughout the year, 27 tournaments total, as we head towards the World Tour finals in Guangzhou just before Christmas. Here's where we've been and here's where we're going. We kicked off in the Far East, Thailand and Malaysia. We're in the middle of the European swing. Spain, Germany, England and now Switzerland. India comes next in a couple of weeks' time. Well, here's what's coming up. We kick off with the women's top seed, CHEN Yufei, against double Olympian Hyun. Then it's mixed doubles action. The unseeded Danes, big underdogs there against Lu Kai and Chen Lu of China. Our women's doubles semi looks a tough one to call as the Korean Masters champs take on Bulgaria's Stoiva sisters, beaten finalists here 2 years ago, incidentally. Then we concentrate on the men's singles. The brilliant Shi Yuqi takes on the ultra-resilient Anthony Ginting. That's followed by a men's doubles clash, the experienced Koreans Kim and Lee against up-and-coming Li and Wang of Chinese Taipei. And to conclude our coverage, we've the second men's singles semi, number 2 seed Chen Long, hoping to avoid an upset against Sai Pranith of India. Well, here's how the women's draw has panned out. CHEN Yufei, well, very comfortable victor yesterday over Mukherjee of India for the loss of just 18 points. Hyun also coming through in straight games. Either Kawakami or Zhang Beiwen await the winner of this one. We'll be showing you 6 live matches today, and then tomorrow all 5 finals as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, women's singles semi-final.
Prize money this week in total, $150,000, that's US. And the singles winner, or the singles winners, will take away just over $11,000, just under $12,000 for the doubles champions, as the officials, as you can see, just make their way on court. There was a nice moment just before we came on air. All the officials, the umpires, the service judges, the volunteers, out on court for a team photo. This venue, by the way, will also host this year's World Championships in August. A lot of badminton to be played between now and then.
Please welcome from China, CHEN Yufei.
Always extremely popular, CHEN Yufei. Still just 21, she seems to have been around for a long time. And her opponent from Korea, Song Ji-hyun. Time here in Basel just after midday, and if you want to make a note of it, our finals coverage will start at the same time tomorrow. Officials on court for the handshake. Fairly one-sided, as you can see in the previous meeting. 7-1, CHEN Yufei leads it.
Ja, liebe Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer, auch von meiner Seite ganz herzlich willkommen hier in der St. Jakobshalle. Ich freue mich sehr, dass ich Ihnen heute gleich zu Beginn eine der weltbesten Spielerinnen präsentieren kann. CHEN Yufei, die Chinesin, ist Weltranglisten.
So let's give you some details about both of these players then, starting with CHEN Yufei, ranked 2 in the world, as you can see, former World Junior Champion. Won her first senior title 3 years ago at the Macau Open, and she was voted most promising player in 2017, and to say she's on a bit of a streak is no exaggeration. Fresh from winning the All England Open last weekend. Just dropped the one game in reaching this semi-final. But overall, she's been pretty solid. That quarter-final, just 25 minutes against Mukherjee yesterday. And her opponent from Korea, ranked 10 in the world, Sung. That's been as high as 2. That was a couple of years ago. She is a double Olympian. Both her parents were international players. And she won this tournament way back in 2011. That's her path to the semi. Real tough battle against Jacquet of Switzerland in the opening round. Jacquet eventually had to retire. A little bit more straightforward after that. Micheline Sauvage from France is in the umpire's chair for this one. And she'll be assisted by Swiss service judge Ivo Cassel. No question that CHEN Yufei will start. It's a big favourite for this match, not just because of the head-to-head record, but the way she played in Birmingham in the All England last week was hugely impressive. Just a short jaunt, of course, from the English capital across to Basel, no more than an hour on the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Hyun, Korea. And on my left, CHEN Yufei, China. Hyun to serve, love all, play.
So first shuttle about to be hit in anger on semi-finals day here in Basel, the Swiss Open. Used to be the case that CHEN Yufei could take her time to work her way into a match, but as I say, this week she's been pretty ruthless for the most part.
To love.
Now, she thought about challenging that, Sung. We do have Hawkeye, and as you heard, Micheline Sauvage saying too late to challenge. She looked like she was really surprised by the call here, the Korean. Close. But the call stands, too low. Another error of judgment. Each player, incidentally, is allowed 2 challenges per game, and if they are correct in that challenge, they keep them. Yeah, nicely set up by Sung. That'll make her feel a little bit better on the board.
3.
That was good as well.
2, 3. Service over. 4.
Sung actually hasn't won a title since the Korean Masters back in 2016. 27 now. That was a better leave.
5-2.
And there are just so many talented young players on the circuit. CHEN Yufei obviously one of the most prominent. Thought about it, didn't she? After a couple of bad leaves, she got that one right. Oh, terrific shot. Really good deception from the Korean.
4-5.
Couldn't have found a better angle if she tried. Yeah, I still get the feeling with CHEN Yufei sometimes she has moments where she can lose concentration and let a succession of points go relatively easily. Back on terms now, Sun. And it is difficult when you have such a poor record against a particular opponent as Sung does against CHEN Yufei. There is a real psychological element to it. That cord just took that wide.
Seven, 5.
Maybe just try to force that a little bit.
5. Service over. Seven. Play.
It's a good leave.
12-7.
Had plenty of time to think about it, but good call from CHEN Yufei.
Service over. 8-12. 9-12.
A little bit of good fortune for the Korean. Yeah, that was red rag to a ball. Didn't need to be asked twice to dispatch that, the Chinese. Just a few errors starting to creep in now into Sung's game. Very delicately placed. That's a super drop shot from Sung.
10-14.
Never getting that. Oh, that was, I think, some way in.
15. Sorry. 11-14.
Yeah, it was Sung's point. Just dragged out a fraction, and a little mini comeback here from the Korean. Oh, I just got the impression that was a really important point. If Sung had won it, I think there would have been a few nerves around CHEN Yufei, but as it is, 3 points clear again. Just wore her down then, I think, Sung.
13-15.
Only 20 shots, but still the longest rally of the match thus far. That is CHEN Yufei at her absolute best.
16-13.
Right out the middle of the racket. Dead straight down the line.
Service over. 14-16.
Give some credit though, still pressurising every opportunity. Still well in this opening game. Every time she just gets the door slightly ajar, CHEN Yufei slams it shut again.
In.
Has been challenged, but I don't think there was ever any issue that would get overturned. Smack on the line.
14-16. Challenge is unsuccessful. Successful. Service over. 15, 14.
It should be 17-14. That score line on your screen is correct. I think what confused it, they put up a thing on the scoreboard saying challenge successful, and of course it wasn't. 17-14. Trying to turn the screw here then. CHEN Yufei right at the end and now of this, towards the end of this opening game.
Oh. 19-14.
Well, she's finishing the game as she began it, smiling to herself because I think she knew as soon as she left that was the wrong decision. A couple of those right at the start of the match. And now 6 game points for the #1 seed. Comfortably in. So with a minimum of fuss, really, 21 points to 14. CHEN Yufei takes the opening game against Hyun.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Second game. Bravo. Play.
So CHEN Yufei getting this second game underway. Just 17 minutes to take the opening game. It's a good shot. Just got the feeling in the opening game that Hyun was trying to move CHEN Yufei around the court, but just never really able to do it often enough or successfully enough. Let's see if she's changed tactically anything in this second game.
1-all. Service over.
Still produced a number of gems Sung in this match, and that was another example. Just not quite deep enough from CHEN Yufei. Well, should have put that away.
3-1.
Read it. Did the hard part, really. Missed from pretty close range on the forecourt. Well, the court opened up, but she still had to play it, and it was a fine winner from the Chinese. It's just a little bit of drift in the hall. I think it's pretty much from bottom to top as you look at your screen. Excellent play again from Hyun.
5-3.
Well, she hasn't missed many. Missed that one by pretty wide margin. Well, the respite was never going to last forever, was it?
4-6.
Just a fraction long.
6.
So 3-6 to 6-all. challenge here from Sung. So Hawkeye will have a look.
Sang Ji-yoon challenges called out.
Might be deemed a slightly wasteful challenge.
Service over. 7-6. Foot. 8-6.
Suddenly, CHEN Yufei